Welcome to Hot Lead and Hardware. Today we're going to do a quick review of the Walther PPQ 22. But before we get into that, please like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that bell. It's always appreciated. And now let's get into it. The Walther PPQ 22 is a 22 long rifle handgun. It has a 12+1 capacity, comes with 2 magazines, comes with instructions, warranty card, safety manual, another pistol lock to add to my collection, a set of tools, which is never really great when you're getting a new pistol for it to come with tools. That means there's something unique about it that you have to have tools to disassemble. And let's see here. So here we go. Rack's relatively easy, like we would expect with anything that's running off of a 22. Can't have too tough of a spring or else it can't push the slide back. As you can see, we are empty. All right, so let's see here. Doing this off camera. Well, the magazines install and slide loose relatively easily. Now, let's test the trigger brake. There's the reset. Now normally I wouldn't dry fire a 22, but I've gone through the instruction manual. The instruction manual specifically says to clear the gun, it expects you to drop the magazine, rack the slide to get the round out of the chamber, and pull the trigger. So I have to assume if it's okay to do that when clearing the gun, that occasionally dry firing is acceptable as well. All right, now let's disassemble it. Now, I'll tell you ahead of time, I already disassembled this once, just as practice, so I didn't look like an idiot. So this comes down like that. Now, this is kind of backwards from a lot of guns that I've had. When you bring it back, it starts trying to come off. So you lift up the back, and then it comes forward like that. There we have the slide, the spring, we have the guide rod, which is specially shaped on the back. You can't necessarily see really well, but it's rounded on the bottom. That's the side that goes in towards the bottom of the gun. The squared side goes towards the barrel. Now you can see the barrel is actually locked in place. Now you can actually pull that out using the little wrench. That's what the little keying on the barrel is for. But I'm not going to do that because I don't need to pull out the barrel to clean it. The only time I'm going to have to do that is if I'm swapping it out for a threaded barrel or if I just need a new barrel for some reason. But you can see pretty clearly how that looks. Now to put it back together, as I mentioned, round side down, push that little blue spring retainer into place, put the spring back on the guide rod, it mates right into the blue piece. You mate the other end into the front of the rail right there, slide that back straight, it'll drop down, right? And then it should slide forward. Yeah. Now we can put that back in place. And I'm throwing oil everywhere. All right. So that's how it comes apart. can see the sights right there, blacked out rear sights, relatively decent sight picture, not too hard to line up. Yeah, doesn't look like you can switch the safety. You might be able to. I didn't see anything in the book. Maybe I just didn't read far enough. I'm right-handed, so I don't really care. But for anyone who's left-handed, that's important. It does have ambidextrous slide release as well, so it's possible that this is swappable. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's a relatively lightweight gun. It's got a nice steel or aluminum slide. I'm not sure which it is, but it is metal and it's relatively heavy duty. The handle is not, I mean, it's not bad, but it's a standard, what do they call it? Crap. I'm completely blanking on what it's called. Hey Google, what's a Glock made out of?
According to Wikipedia, the Glock's frame, magazine body, and several other components are made from a high-strength nylon-based polymer invented by Gaston Glock, called Polymer 2.
Hey Google, stop. Polymer. So, polymer grip, metal slide, polymer trigger. Like I said, not bad, especially for the price. This one was on sale, around me a little over $300. This is actually a step up from the one I was looking at. I was looking at the P22, which is a little smaller, close to the same price, but not exactly. But I was happy to get this one. I really just wanted another 22. From everything I've read, the Walthers are much better at using the 22 rimfire ammunition without much problem. Everything I've read says that they'll pretty much eat anything. I've got a Beretta 22. It seems to be very picky about the ammunition. I had some 22 Thunderbolt Remington ammunition. And I was lucky if 1 out of 20 shots actually fired. I thought something was wrong with the gun at the range. Meanwhile, my uncle gives me this archaic set of Winchester Super X ammo. I don't know if it's just because of where it was stored or what, but it looks like it could have been as old as me. It fired fine. Every single round. I also had a bunch of CCI copper jacketed 22 high velocity. It fired fine. So could have been the gun, could have been the ammo, but I still have a lot of that ammo. So I figured having another gun that might be able to fire it would at least help me to get through it. If not, I'm going to have to find a bolt action or something that I can put it through. But so there you go. It's a nice gun. I like it very much. I like the styling of it. All the mechanisms are working just as I expect them to. And I'm glad to have added it to my collection. If anyone has any questions or comments on the video, anything you want to add, feel free to put it down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that mess. You know the drill. I appreciate anything. This is a new channel I'm trying to get some traction on, so it's very appreciated for every single comment, every single like, and every single subscription. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.